everyone. Today we're going to be doing something a little weird. Just ever so slightly kind of off kilter. So, I was talking to one of my friends who works in the torture department, and he mentions to me that, well, first of all, you humans are great at torturing yourselves, and second of all, one of your best inventions for doing so is sugar-free gummy bears. So, I told him about my YouTube channel, and he said that I have to read some of the reviews for you guys. So, that's what we're gonna do today. I know it's a weird one, but trust me, these things are gold. Alright, let's get started. The very, very top review for the sugar-free gummy bears is a 5-star review titled simply, "The stories are all true." This is my story. I used to just be normal. Then I found this beautiful bag of sugar-free gummy bears. Little did I know that they would change my life, and not for the better. Like many, I've seen the graphic sugar-free gummy bear reviews. I thought they were just people with a lot of extra time on their hands. I was entirely unaware of the physical toll this would take on my life. As you have probably assumed, I bought a bag, ignorantly. I ate half the bag as soon as they arrived, not wanting to give myself any chance at a favorable day. Approximately 3 hours later, Ragnarok began, starting as just a low gurgling in my insides turned to magma waiting to be released. I was just watching Parks and Rec when the first eruption came forth from my unsuspecting bowels. I shot off the couch and into the bathroom just in time to save my boxers from being torn in two. The force of the fluid spewing from within nearly hurled me from the porcelain throne. The aftershocks were enough to wound any mortal man. As I used wipe after wipe, it was as if I sprung a leak. I almost used a mirror to check up on my poor anus. When the dripping finally ceased, I walked out cockily because I thought I had beaten the hell bears. About 30 minutes later, when playing quick play in Overwatch, the gastric fumes began to escape, signaling another appointment with the facilities. This time I screamed, "Fire in the hole!" before another attack on my now sensitive rectum. Just when I thought my second battle was over, a tsunami flooded through what felt like the eye of a needle. Obviously, I had had enough of the pain these bears had wrought when as soon as I sat down again, a sharp pain hit me in the pelvic region, and I knew that this was going to be the worst evacuation of them all. When I sat down, any other man might have cried like a kindergartner who got the white crayon. The sheer velocity with which my body expelled this putrid elixir would have put a ray of light to shame. At this point, I was sick and tired of the way these bears of pure hatred had treated me, so I ejected what I thought was the last of the potion of death from my cavities. It wasn't. Later that night, I was finishing up my delightful dinner with the bears behind me and nothing but sunshine and lollipops ahead when I felt a knock in the depths of my intestines. Thinking it was nothing, I ignored it. That was the wrong choice. Less than a minute later, I bolted to the bathroom. Occupied. Thankfully, I was fast enough to run to a spot in which I still have nightmares. My parents' restroom. This was one of the worst days of my life. I will forever remember the day my GI tract disappeared. That was my story. I hope to never have to read yours for your sake. All in all, pretty good texture, okay taste. However, colonic cleansing-wise, 10 out of 10, 5 stars. That is the top review. 5 stars. They actually gave this product 5 stars after they went through that. So now you see why I have to read you guys these things. Let's see. Let's find another one. Here's another 5-star review from way back in 2015. Delicious devil bears. I had heard the myth about these bears that they might destroy one's stomach, so I thought I would test them out myself to see what really happens. Of course I felt that I wouldn't need 5 pounds of bears, so I got these for science, of course. I was so excited once I got them in the mail that I immediately opened up these bears to set them free as soon as I got home. I was hesitant at first, because I was afraid they might taste gross, but the taste of these bears are a game changer. They are delicious, like nectar from the gods themselves, put into these cute carnivorous creatures. I'm not ashamed to say that I ate not 1, not 2, but 3 handfuls of them. They are just that good. Little did I know that Satan's fury was inside the soul of these devil bears. 2 hours had gone by, and I was sitting in the recliner watching TV with my wife when they hit me like the bombs of Hiroshima. I've never ran to the bathroom that fast in my entire life. Usain Bolt himself would have applauded my performance. It was a photo finish to the toilet. The only way to describe this was like the fury of Niagara Falls coming out of a straw. All I'm going to say is that I will have to call maintenance to come replace our toilet after this. So, in hindsight, the myth is in fact true, and I probably should not have eaten so many bears. I feel like they could be eaten in moderation with little to no side effects, but good luck because they are delicious. Just know that if you eat too many, you will more than likely need a colonoscopy. I'll be making an appointment tomorrow. And one of my personal favorites is what we're going to close this out on, because this is meant to just be like a really quick... I'm also secretly testing the fact that I have a blue Yeti, and it's supposed to let me do binaural stuff. But, like I said, this is just a quick, funny video that definitely doesn't have anything, too strange about it going on. And I definitely didn't hit any of the stuff on my desk. Look, we have a lot of paperwork to do in the lust department, okay? Just bear with me. Alright, so, we're gonna close off on another 5-star review titled, My Husband Loves These. So, I bought these for my husband. He's been kind of a jerk here lately, so I figured I would buy him something sweet. These were perfect. He has a weakness for gummy bears and is always searching for the perfect flavor. Oh, he absolutely loves these. They were perfect in every aspect, according to him. What a treat for both of us. My favorite part was watching him run. I do mean run to the bathroom. All day. He swore it was just greasy food from the night before as he popped another handful of gummy bears into his mouth. After watching him run to the bathroom for a good solid 12 hours, I decided to let him know that I was mad at him and bought him the poopy devil bears. I enjoyed watching the way his face twisted and his stomach rumbled as he laughed and yelled obscenities. Then he says, "Let's give the rest to your sister. I will be ordering more." And there you have it. Like I said, this was a special request from a friend, because... Whew. Those are just the beginning. Like, seriously, just look up sugar-free gummy bear reviews. And you will be in for a treat. Just don't get the actual treat from the reviews. Because, as you might have noticed, it's a bit of a mistake. Just ever so slightly. Just a bit of a mistake. Might regret it. I mean, unless you want to get rid of your internal organs. Although I'm pretty sure it would be easier to summon one of my coworkers for that than to buy the gummy bears, but what do I know? Alright, everyone. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you around. Bye.